Today I'm going to be reviewing this My Fairy Garden Magical Cottage. Since it says Magical Cottage there, that means there are different sets of My Fairy Garden. This is typically, you are mainly going to grow your own garden. So it has Freya the Fairy here and her chipmunk friend, Hazel. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I wonder if you had fun playing in the snow. I've been in the snow and it was really fun. Too bad if you didn't. At least you got to play inside though. So it looks like we got part of her house. And it has these swinging doors. Wait a second, one of the door hinges has come off. It's over here now. I'll have to put that back on. Looks like maybe some soil, possibly. What else do we have here? Well, we have all sorts of parts. Here's a mushroom. Oh. Here we have, looks like maybe the base or the top part of it. This could also be the base. This is probably the base though. And, ooh, we have, looks like, a growth chart. Here's our magical seed mix. I wonder if it's really magical. It says guaranteed to grow. Oh, and ouch. By the way, this set is for ages 4 and up. Oh, there's a few more things in here. So we have, looks like, maybe the instructions. Yes, this is the instructions. And then over here it tells you all about My Fairy Garden. The last thing that's in here. I'm gonna have to slide all this out. Just to get her out. Here's Freya the Fairy. She has rubberish wings and a purple dress. She is so pretty. And here is Hazel, the little chipmunk. At first I thought this was a rabbit, but it's a chipmunk. And it's super adorable. So I guess I'm gonna slide this back over here. I read some of this, so I know how to put this together. So here is the base. I was right about that. And you put this part, which has 2 backs. You put this on here, and you take the roof piece, and you set it on top of that. Like this. And then you take this mushroom, and you put it down in here. Where you see that slot, that kind of tunnel, you put the mushroom bottom in there. So it looks like this when you're completed with it. And now I will read the next part. I am now back, and this is what the compressed soil looks like after 5 minutes when it's soaked in 3 cups of water. So that means you should put 3 cups of water there, and so it has grown and soaking up all the water. And now, in half an hour, once it's all softened, I will start putting in here and up here. So, BRB. Now been 30 minutes later, and what you do is crumble up the soil in the bowl, and if you can see it, it's become a little darker. And when you crumble it up, you will put it in here and fluff it up with this garden rake. And I have kind of already did that, but I think I need to fluff it up a little more. So I've got this whole area, which is pretty cool because you have a lot of gardening space. And now for the seed planting. I'm gonna open this seed packet up. I think this is all the seeds that it has in here. There's like a mixture of all sorts of seeds. Wow. So here is what the seeds look like, and look, if you can see, there's all sorts of kinds. So I can tell that there is going to be different kinds of plants and flowers in all this, and they're so small. I was thinking that I was going to put 2 in 2 per 1 hole. So I'm going to make a hole over here, Right, there's the hole. I'm gonna take 2 different kinds of seeds. So I'm gonna take, this black one, and this other one. This one keeps rolling. So I'm gonna drop them down in there and cover it up. That was kind of a deep hole, so I was thinking it would take a while to grow out. So for the rest of them, I'm just gonna kind of just poke like a very, really, really, really small hole. This one, I'm gonna take this one that kind of looks spiky. And let's see, this kind of like yellow one. Boop. And put them in the hole right there. And cover it up lightly. I'm gonna be right back, and I'll show you what it's like when all the seeds are there. BRB. And the instructions said don't overwater it, but if you do, have an adult tip it slightly to get the rest of the water out. There's water down here. Ooh. So this is day 4 on my fairy garden, and it's already sprouting, which is pretty cool. And so as you can see, here's the little sprouts all over the place. I've only found like 1 or 2 sprouts down at the bottom. And anyways, I'm going to water my fairy garden right now, because I haven't watered it maybe in a little while because there was no sun. And that is, as you can see outside, it is actually snowing a little bit. That's cool. I'm gonna turn this and water it some more. The top of the flower pot right now kind of looks a little dark, but I'm still gonna water it just in case. Looks like I'm gonna need a water fill up. And if you're wondering what is down over here, that is the furniture pieces that I'm going to be placing in later today. Do some under the porch just in case. Now I'm doing the top. And I'm done. So now I'm going to put together the furniture. It does not say how to put it together, but I figured out how. So this is a chair piece. Then you take this other chair piece, and if you see these 2 holes here, you are going to press this into there, like that. It's still not complete yet, so you're going to take a blue cushion and snap it in place. Then there's the chair. I'm going to do the other one. It has a little heart design on the chair. It's pretty. If you can see it right there. So I'm almost done with this chair and snap. So I've got 2 chairs done. Looks like Hazel wants to sit over there. And now these 2 are tiki torches. So I'm thinking they go here, maybe. The others, here. I'm just thinking they go here. So I'm guessing they go like that. So it's like flower tiki torches. And now I'm going to make like kind of like a umbrella and table there. I'm gonna set this inside after. So I'm gonna take this top piece. I'm gonna take this part of like this pole, stick it in. Wait, not yet. Forgot about this piece. I think this goes in this way. Yeah, this goes in here. So it'll look like this. Then I think you attach it here now, maybe. Then I think you add this there. And then you take this yellow piece and you connect it until I think it snaps. Let that drop all down there. And put it on. There we go. So here's what it looks like the tables and the umbrella. So I'm gonna put this inside of the flower pot home, even though it has an umbrella. So I'm gonna put this right here, I'm thinking. Then I'll take the 2 chairs and place them in around the table. 1 chair here. Then another chair on the other side. And there we go. There it is. It has 2 windows on the side, if I haven't told you yet. So I'm gonna place this back on the top. Hopefully it will still fit there. Oh no, the umbrella's too big. So I guess this is gonna go outside. No. Ah, no, don't fall in the soil. No, I have to rebuild this chair. There we go. That explains why there's an umbrella. So I'm gonna put this back on here now. And here's what it looks like with the door. Then the side with the tiki torches. I hope Freya will like her garden after. So, see you later. Okay, so here is the finished plant. Well, not really. So this one has been growing for 1 month and 10 days. And this is my sister's, if I haven't told you yet. And it's been growing for 1 month and I think 2 days. And to me, this one had made more progress than this one. And yes, we have planted some more in this one because when I planted the seeds, there wasn't really many. We have some kind of a little bit like stout plants. They're still growing, but not really much. This one has a thicker stem than the others, I think. Oh, and I don't think I've told you about this part yet, so I'll show you it. So there's this part. This is not supposed to look like this, but it just broke off. It's supposed to look like this. It has like a pointed edge. And so the bigger part, the thicker part goes in this hole over here. Not sure if you can see that. Here it is. Then you stick it in there. Then there's a hole on the back of the fairy that you get. And you can stick it onto the back of this, but instead you would stick it on the back of that. It'll look like that. Whoa. Boing. So your fairy can now fly. I'm gonna turn this a little bit. Won't turn. You're just facing the window. Oh, and yes, it has snowed. I love the snow. And for sure, I have to go play in snow. Like, why would I not? And I bet you want to play in there too. So I'm gonna water the plants. Woo, a little spilly down here and I didn't see that. Oh, that's okay, I'll wipe that up later. La 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 la. There hasn't been really much sun lately, so it's not really growing as fast. If there was a lot of sun, I'm sure it would. Now let's water the top. And I think I'm good. So now I'll water my sister's. Hopefully she won't mind. Oh, hey sis. Don't mind me, just watering your plants for you. Whoa, whoops. I'll go get a paper towel, so. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel.